Long lifetime story short, I am not happy anymore, and I think it's finally come to the point where people can see it on the outside. But I haven't been happy for a very long time, and I've started projects like this before. I've told myself I'm going to find the meaning and the point, and I even made recordings and tried to put high production quality and blah, blah, blah. I am overwhelmed by anything other than literally hitting record on my webcam, and that's fine by me right now because I'm just tired. And I think I'm tired because I am going through the motions and keeping so many things up in the air that I don't give a shit about anymore. I don't think I ever gave a shit about them. And the one person who's been let down by this entire lifetime is myself, and I'm the only one having to experience all of this. I have a hard time sometimes putting my thoughts into words. I think I've spent a long time trying to massage the truth or break it to people easily or bring it up with doctors gently and not tell them exactly how bad that it's been. But I have wanted so bad to leave the earth for so long now, and my reasons are feeling trapped and feeling limited and suffering physically, but also just having zero emotional or like soul fulfillment. And I'm every day just goddamn miserable. And I don't know if that changes. I don't know if there's something better, but I want something different. I want to experience something different when I wake up than what I've experienced for the last 20 billion years. And in some ways, I think that ending my life the way that it's been, and even ending my identity the way that I've been, in the same way that I wanted to like just die and stop existing and stop being this person. Maybe if I start over, maybe if I lay everything down. Maybe I can just start a second life or find the one I was supposed to have and the person I was supposed to be, which I think is sort of the case. I have a lot of theories and philosophy about it. I don't know. But pretty tired of feeling this antsy and feeling like I am locked and trapped and that nothing is getting better. I need the relief of things to get better, and there are so many things wrong that go so deep. For example, my relationship just came crashing to a halt. That's a huge story and way more complicated than that, and it's been a while now. I've actually been staying in this room for like maybe the last 3 months at a relative's house because I showed up here in the middle of the night in crisis after that relationship ended, after a lot of things that I was scared to talk about and bring up because I just want to ignore them. I've made myself so tiny for the last 3 months. Even all the clothes on my shelf and everything. When I showed up here, I had the pants that I had on, which were pumpkin pajama pants, and I wore those for a week until I could get myself to a store where I bought clearance items, like these really horrible clearance Walmart, like wool socks. And I have slept on an air mattress for 3 months, and I'm scared to go home. I'm kind of a mess. I don't know how exactly to introduce myself or what the point is, but essentially just I've been miserable maybe my whole life, and I thought I was starting to figure it out, and I thought I was starting to fix it. And then everything got drastically worse, and I thought it was irreparable. And in 2020, I thought my life was gonna end by myself. And then every other moment since then, or not under the umbrella of that, I've just been trying to exist in the sense of like so small or sleeping or quiet. And I've been trying just to pass the time, and I haven't been alive in, God, I don't know how long. And it's come to a point I struggle a lot with like disassociation for like the last 10 years. So I don't know if there's a solution out there. I don't know if it changes or gets better. But man, I'm sick of it being like this. And it gets better somehow when I talk about it out loud, because when I'm sitting there the way that I'm feeling as I'm trying to clean up this teeny tiny little room with an air mattress and a bookshelf and whatever, internally I feel like I'm burning myself apart. I feel like I've already died. I feel like a corpse, a zombie. I feel pretty distraught. Literally at all times, I would say, unless I'm numb. And it makes it really hard to do anything or engage with anyone, because I just don't fit here anymore. And that's the thing, is people get like cars that fit their personality, or dogs, or they wear clothes that fit their personality, and we're supposed to build these lifestyles that we want to be in. And I don't want to be in this lifestyle anymore. And I've tried to be as blunt as I can with the channel name. It's not that I don't want to live anymore. I don't want to live like this anymore. I don't want this life anymore. And I didn't choose a lot of it for myself. Things like family relationships or things people have done to me is like, I've gone through so many experiences that I never would have chosen for myself. And I just want to fucking choose experiences that I want to have now. And I feel like like the most fundamental basis that my body doesn't fit me. And I don't know everything that's going to entail. I know it's probably bigger and needs more exploration than I've ever given it. But I feel like I'm walking around this planet wearing this thing that isn't me and has never been me, and that I have to almost cohabitate with. And there's this mental disconnect because it doesn't feel like that's me. And I want it to. I want to feel like I'm here on the earth. And I get this way sometimes. And I've always worried maybe it's mania, and I don't know that it's not. My psychologist we didn't explore it a whole lot, but every once in a while I hit this place where I just can't stand it anymore. And I don't know what to do, but I feel like I need to do something. I need to leave. I need to go. It feels like I need to step out of this body and like out of this life, and like that there's someone else that I am that like just fucking wants to breathe. It feels like life's just been like heavy on my chest my whole life, and then I haven't been able to get a deep breath of air in so long. I don't know if I ever have, and I really want to find her. Because my whole life I wished probably that somebody would come and find me and find that person. And probably my favorite people in the world are the people who bring out those like actual parts of me, or who engage with me like on the basis that like my actual characteristics or my actual sense of humor. And I'm really sad. And I'm really fucking miserable. And at the end of every single day, I just don't want to do it like this anymore. And I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go. I was looking for hotels today. I was like, maybe if I get out of here for a while, maybe if I go back to my place. None of it feels right. None of it fits. I don't want to be creative. I don't want to talk to people. I don't want to just try to entertain myself with reading or games or movies. Nothing. I don't know what I want, but I want something so bad, but I don't know what it is. And so I'm just trying to start really small. I'm starting by, this is kind of journaling, I guess, and it helps me like think about it and vocalize it and be a little bit more present, I guess. But also I really want to create something where I can find a fucking answer for myself. And I also have a lot of thoughts about people don't acknowledge that life's just miserable and that we could all lay it down at any second and go be something else and do something else. And that's what I want so bad. That's what I want so bad. Sometimes I feel like the day-to-day things just don't matter in the context of I can't get my life together. I can't find satisfaction. But I don't know. I just started like this and then cleaned the guest room that I'm in because it's tiny and it gets messy really fast. And I'm depressed. So I'm not very good ever at picking up after myself. But the one thing that I did so far, and I don't know if this is good or bad, but all the clothes that were on my shelf, there's so many clothes that I don't want anymore because I don't like them. I don't like how they feel or how they look, or they just don't feel like me, and I'm tired of wearing things that don't feel like me. It's really hard. I think I probably have a lot more body issues than I think. I spent all day Googling like breast reductions and stuff like that. So it's like, I know I need to kind of talk to myself more about like what I want. But another part of this was some of these clothes were associated with my ex. So the only thing, I think I left a pair of jeans and then a tank top on the bookshelf. Because everything else I just put back in the suitcase. I just don't want that anymore. And I don't necessarily know what I do want. But I know when things hit wrong or feel wrong or fit wrong. And those clothes just didn't fit me anymore. I don't think they ever fit me. And I just don't feel like wearing them anymore. And I just don't feel like being this person anymore. I just want to start over. I don't think I've ever been myself. I really want her. I think that's why I've been so fucking miserable, is because I've been this other self, this whatever roles I was put in and whatever, family and society and relationships and things teach you or beat out of you. I really miss her. I don't think I've ever been her. I've never gotten to be her. Or whatever pronoun. I'm not sure about anything. So that's this. Just a project. A big project. Because I want my life to change. Because I want to figure out, like, chip away at everything else and find myself and pull myself out from, like, that rubble. And because I just don't want this life anymore. This house that I have, this job that I have, these relationships I have, I just don't want them anymore. And it's been a long time coming. Also, I'm going to drink a glass of water. I'm not going to edit that out. I should, but I'm trying really hard to make this low maintenance for myself. Because that's not the focus. So hi, this is me. Except that it's not. I couldn't tell you who I am. But I really hope we find her.